live from Miami, where Catalan's The Comedian has become an international...
The Comedian is arguably the most famous work made this century. When it debuted at Art Basel in December 2019, it caused true pandemonium.
Catalan is no stranger to controversy.
It was causing too much of a commotion. Everybody wanted to come and see it.
Some people arriving to the fair and crying because they didn't see the banana. It was very intense.
Does a six-figure price tag make The Comedian profound?
It made a lot of people very angry.
Critics have called it an anti-establishment statement, while others simply call it absurd.
Any work that has had a profound impact on the course of art history has provoked outrage. You can't change the conversation without pissing a few people off.
Maurizio Catalan's Comedian is a banana stuck to the wall with a short length of silver duct tape. The banana, as I think so many people think of it now, first appeared at the booth of Gallery Pebbletown at Art Basel Miami in 2019, and they eventually had to take it off the wall because it created such a stir that the crowds were too big and they were worried about all the other artworks.
The fair was fighting with me to put out the banana because neighbors was complaining of the numbers of people coming.
There were queues that disrupted the fair. It eventually had to be taken down for public safety reasons.
One person pulled it off the wall and ate it.
There was a huge response online. People sticking stuff to walls, brands sticking their own things to walls. It went completely viral, which is quite a feat for a work of contemporary art.
It was the cover of the New York Post. It was the lead story on every news website, from the tabloidy to the serious, with all these outlets debating what this represents, whether this is art, whether it is a prank, whether it is a symbol of the excess of the art market. And in truth, it is, of course, all of those things.
The day before the opening of Miami Art Fair, I'm calling to one of my clients, telling him, okay, tomorrow I go to show these works of Maurizio Catalan, the banana. If you buy it today, you will make art history. And he didn't take seriously my offer, but 3 days after I received a message offering me 7 times the price I offer him. You imagine the change of perception created by the way it was received by the audience,
I think it's worth thinking about where we are in Catalan's career at this point. He's had his major retrospective at the Guggenheim in 2010, 2011, which he has promoted by announcing his retirement as an artist. And this is the first art fair that Catalan has been included in for 15 years.
But it was its announcement as a new original work by Maurizio Catalan that captured the world's attention immediately.
He was really back. It's not easy to disappear. It's not like a concert, You announce you go to disappear and you go to make stadium of audience for your concert. When you are a musician, it's different. You can make your comeback. In the art world need to have someone always exhibiting his work, always presenting things. When you produce very few works every year, you have much more pressure compared to a painter doing his abstract paintings over and over.
He's not prolific. He doesn't have a studio. He's a post-studio artist. He's very careful about what he does and what he allows to go into the world. He's a very good editor of himself. Unlike most artists, he breaks outside of the art world. He's like Warhol in that way. So he's not just speaking to the confines of the art world. His work lives in the world. Very early on, he understood the importance of representation.
Famous works include the Pope struck by an act of divine retribution, flattened by a meteor, a gold toilet installed at Blenheim Palace in the English countryside. This is an artist who's consistently pushed the issue and deliberately provoked his audience.
Catalan's use of humour is his most significant distinguishing feature. It takes a lot of courage, it takes balls to be funny in contemporary art, because we don't value it in the same way that we don't value comedy in the same way that we value serious drama. A comedy never wins Best Picture.
The important thing to know about Maurizio is that his his jokes are serious, and his serious work is funny. And that's underlying everything. There's something very deep in what Maurizio does. So the veneer of it might look like a banana, but there's something else always that's at the core of what he's saying.
Whether it's the boy peering out of the floor in a classic old master paintings gallery, or whether it's a toy leaning face down in the rotunda fountain of the Guggenheim Museum. If you study the trajectory of Catalan's career, one visual motif that recurs throughout is the idea of his sculpture breaking in to a place in which it does not belong. There is a trespassing of sorts. And I think that's what he does with Comedian, too.
There's a way of reading this work as a self-portrait. You know, the title of this work is Comedian, and Catalan is the comedian of the art world, more almost the Falstaff, the Shakespearean fool of the artwork as a whole. In the same way that Lear's avarice and pride is revealed by the fool in his court who speaks a truth to power. To an extent, that is what Catalan is doing here. In the center of the commercial art world, in an art fair, he is presenting a work that mocks the very notion of art having this degree of value. This is fundamentally a banana and a piece of duct tape, and yet its value is in its conceptual heft.
If I think about it, I mean, there really is no other artwork of the past century that has had the ability to pierce beyond the confines of the art world and enter the public pop cultural consciousness like Comedian.
Well, the irony is, the only other one to happen that decade happened at Sotheby's a year and a half earlier, when the Banksy shredded itself in the sale room in London. But whereas that is a prank in the truest sense of the word, a prank which we were the punchline of, Catalan's work to me doesn't fit quite within the same category. Banksy has positioned himself as an outsider, he's anonymous, he's a social activist. Catalan is on the inside, he's the ultimate insider, and this work, which was presented first in the context of an art fair and now in the context of an auction, is a testament to that. Unlike with Banksy, the call's coming from inside the house.
Taking something that was so ordinary and raising it to the level of art. It harkens back to Marcel Duchamp's ready-made. Can a bicycle wheel be art? Put it on a pedestal. It is. Can a urinal be art? Put it on a pedestal. Call it IR mutt. It becomes art.
In the 1960s, Piero Manzoni tins his own feces. In the late 1940s, Jackson Pollock is creating drip paintings. In the 60s, Lichtenstein is painting comic strips. In the 80s, Felix Gonzalez Torres is piling up candies. 90s, Damien Hirst pickles a shark. Later in the 90s, Tracy Emin embroiders a tent with the names of everyone she's ever slept with. This work is part of a lineage of artworks over the course of the 20th century that do call into question what constitutes art.
But he's doing it in a different way. He's doing it for our time. It's got a different kind of appeal.
I think it would be a mistake for me to say, I think this is what Maurizio Catalan means. I think one of the important things for him is to be exploring ideas, but never trying to resolve a question.
What was interesting is the debate around the works, the debate about contemporary art. The fact it was making so many people discussing about that.
There's a lot of complicated questions and ideas in this deceptively simple piece, and I think some people outside the art world saw that line of thinking in it and found that distasteful. But actually, also a lot of people just thought it was hilarious. I mean, the banana is an inherently funny fruit, but also the art world can be kind of seen as a bit ridiculous. And I think that you can stand back and kind of go, yes, why not? Why not laugh at it?
This is meant to be funny. It is an absurdity. It is a reference to banana peels and vaudeville comedy. There is so much in this that is intensely humorous. And that is the first step, is recognizing the humor. The second is recognizing the import.
An essential part of the artwork is the response. It is what viewers feel when standing in front of it, and it is what collectors are prepared to pay for it. This work always had to come to auction. This is a work that derives its power from questioning how we value art. And there is no better forum to adjudicate the value of art and a single object than the platform of auction.
Jean-Michel Basquiat's Red Kings from 1981 marks this moment of transition. The moment that he ceases working on city and subway walls and begins to work in a studio. This moment where he abandons an anonymous pseudonym in Samo and embraces his own name. This is the genesis of his practice. What I love about these works and this period is you get this real sense of Basquiat's irrepressible energy. But I think more than anything else, these are works that showcase the fact that Basquiat had a need to create, an urge to create. At the start of 1981, Basquiat is drawing and working upon whatever surface he can get his hands on. These are his first standalone works, but they're done on doors, they're done on windows, they're done on fridges. Red Kings from 1981 sees these two heads emblazoned on a found window from a tenement house in downtown New York. In its found objecthood, any art historian worth his salt will point to Jasper Johns and Robert Rauschenberg, these titans of proto-pop and neo-Dada who also used found objects in their compositions. Like those artists, Basquiat is dissolving this arbitrary distinction between sculpture and painting. But to me, the similarities really end there. For Johns and Rauschenberg, the inclusion of these objects was a commentary with a capital C, a challenge to the assumptions and a priori knowledge that a viewer brought to them. The pillow in Robert Rauschenberg's bed is no longer a pillow, no more is the taxidermied eagle. But for Basquiat, the window remains a window. It is emphatic and insists upon its windowhood. Rather than being part of the concept, it truly is part of the medium. This is by no means to suggest that the fact it's a window is irrelevant. Windows are portals, they are what we use to bring the outside in. There is an immense power in the fact that Basquiat has supplanted the outside world with these two crowned images of a head and a skull. Compositionally, the window is a fascinating framing device. It functionally creates a diptych reminiscent of ruler portraiture from the 15th century. But whereas Piero della Francesca sees a duke and duchess or king and queen in their royal garb and finery, here we see these two heads drawing simultaneously upon Western European tradition and traditional African sculpture. Looking at the work is an act of excavation, delving through the layers of symbols to decipher the meaning. We find ourselves peering through these crimsons to these hieroglyphics, these scrawled, somewhat meaningless words that are underneath the red, are one of the enigmatic qualities of Basquiat's work. In all of Basquiat's most iconic paintings, the skull is a stand-in for the artist himself. From Hans Holbein to Paul Cézanne, the skull's been used from the Renaissance through to the 20th century as a memento mori, as a reminder of the inevitability of death. This is a work that combines so many of Basquiat's key motifs, this flaming red color, this skull, these 4- and 5-pointed crowns. These are the symbols that will become the basis of his entire iconography. Red Kings will be offered as a highlight of our Contemporary Art Evening Auction in November, and we are hugely honored and excited to present it to market this fall.
It's almost impossible to imagine a world without Thomas Armstrong. With a singular vision, Thomas Armstrong shaped the art world as we know it. A towering figure, he led major museums, most significantly the Whitney Museum of American Art from 1974 to 1990, where he championed key acquisitions for the permanent collection. His ambition and foresight resonate now more than ever. Armstrong's final project, his ultimate creative endeavor, was his own art collection. On Fisher's Island, he designed the house for the art collection, where nature, architecture, and art intersect. With a singular vision, Armstrong brought together key narratives of 20th century American abstraction, showcasing rarely seen artworks and untold stories. Take Myron Stout's rare painting Apollo, the collection's centerpiece. Between 1954 and 1980, Stout produced fewer than 24 black and white biomorphic paintings, including Apollo. Stout approached these works with uncompromising attention to detail and an intuitive understanding of balance and form, much the way Armstrong approached his collection. In 1980, Armstrong oversaw a career retrospective of Stout's work at the Whitney. To enter his world was a privilege, Armstrong said of working with Stout. Paul Feely's works are where biomorphic shapes with vibrant colors harmoniously collide. A student of Helen Frankenthaler, Feely utilized her famous soak and stain technique to imbue his canvases with a profound depth. Armstrong spent months searching and eventually acquired Feely's painting, Carthage. He later lent it for Feely's retrospective, where it prominently graced the catalog cover. Marc de Souvero was another standout artist showcased during Armstrong's Whitney years. He wielded a crane like a paintbrush. Thunderous, critics called his sculpture Sparta. Armstrong first encountered Sparta in 1975 at de Souvero's first solo exhibition in the U.S., which marked a pivotal moment for Armstrong early in his tenure at the museum. Nearly 3 decades later, when he encountered Sparta again, he knew he had to acquire it. With a singular vision, Armstrong's collection breathes new life into an important chapter of 20th century American art. Curated with obsession, collected with a singular vision.
Georgia's Flag, a monumental painting by renowned American artist Ed Ruscha from 1999, merges the iconography of the American flag with a uniquely West Coast sensibility, drawing on themes of patriotism, myth, and the open road. Stretching over 10 feet wide, this is the last canvas in an early group of 6 paintings centering on the flag, a motif so resounding that Ruscha would later re-engage it in 2017. Georgia's Flag reveals Ruscha's lifelong exploration of symbols, signs, and language. Here, the American flag waves boldly against a sky ablaze in shades of crimson and orange, capturing the essence of both sunrise and sunset. This duality is key, echoing Ruscha's belief that images and symbols often hold layered meanings, sometimes contradictory, sometimes complementary. Each detail of the flag is depicted with incredible precision. Every fold and ripple is rendered to feel both realistic and stylized, a bridge between realism and the graphic power of pop art. Georgia's flag moves beyond mere representation, however, aiming to spark a dialogue on what the flag stands for in the collective American psyche. While heavily loaded with symbolism, it also becomes a blank slate onto which viewers project their own meaning. Ruscha's exploration of the flag connects him to other American artists who have questioned and reinterpreted its symbolism, most notably Jasper Johns and Robert Rauschenberg. These artists viewed the flag as more than a patriotic emblem. It became a subject to dissect, flatten, and reimagine. Ruscha went a step further, transforming it into a vessel for semiotic investigation. Just as he did with words, deconstructing them, distorting them, or censoring them, Ruscha uses the flag to explore the intersections of meaning, symbol, and identity. Ruscha drew inspiration for this work from a large flag he photographed flying over the Santa Monica Freeway, part of the historic Route 66. This famous highway, once a pathway west for those seeking a new life, symbolizes the rugged individualism and the perceived freedom of opportunity tied to the American West. Ruscha himself traveled this route when he moved from Oklahoma to Los Angeles in 1956, a journey that would shape his art and cement his place within the West Coast art scene. Through Georgia's flag, Ruscha offers his own take on the American spirit, its dreams, its myths, and contradictions. The sheer panoramic scale and blazing presence of this painting invite viewers to consider the weight of national symbols and the stories that they carry. It stands as a tribute to the vastness of America and the complexity of those who call it home, encapsulating the grandeur and ambiguity of American ideals.
Most people refer to Stuart Davis as an American modernist. But really what's interesting when you look at continuities is you see Davis almost as a proto-pop artist. Over the course of his career, Davis was inspired by a range of European influences. However, it's in the early 60s that you really see Davis embarking on an entirely new visual language that would come to define an entire generation of art making.
Continuities really speaks to the perfect biographical moment of Davis's career. This was painted a year before his death. He is borrowing from a painting that he originally painted in 1931, Summer Twilight. He was not satisfied with that composition, so he wanted to come back in 1963. He's borrowed from all of his images, from his early abstractions to Parisian street life, to New York street life.
So many different stylistic influences are combined in this single picture. In the flattening of space, you really feel the influence of Cubism. In the sharp, bold colors and the hard edges, you feel really the development of Matisse's collage. One of the turning points for Davis was the 15 months that he spent in Paris in 1928, where he became really inspired by the range of artists that he saw, from Leger to Picasso, from Matisse to Mondrian. Fast forward to the early 60s, another major American titan of modern art, Ed Ruscha, spends a formative period in his early career in Paris as well. The graphic iconography and the surroundings of Paris inspire Ruscha to embark on his earliest word paintings. When you think Ruscha is doing that in the early 60s, and you look at Stuart Davis painting continuities in 1963, defined here by the bold letters café that make up a large section of this painting, you can't help but think about the distinct relationship between Davis and his pop art peers in the early 60s.
It's impossible to separate Davis from music, specifically jazz. By the time he came to this point in his career, he had also really pared down his palette to really the most essential colors. And that really freed him up to play with form, line, and color. And you get this incredible sense of musicality to his paintings, this play of planar forms layering on top of one another. And it is really informed so much by the jazz musicians in both New York and in Paris in the 1920s.
One of the defining stylistic elements of this painting is the hard-edged planes of color that lay atop one another almost like elements of a collage. The planes of color verge on abstraction, but at the very same time are situated in the reality of the world around Davis. To this end, it makes me think of Ellsworth Kelly, an artist whose bold abstract forms in the late 50s and early 60s announced a new era of abstraction, one which was not untethered to reality. In this very same way, Stuart Davis is pushing his abstraction forward, but doing so while remaining firmly grounded in his experience of the world around him.
Continuities has resided in the same private collection for over 40 years, and we are truly honored to be bringing it to auction as a highlight of our now and contemporary evening sale on November 20th.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome here to Sotheby's, New York. My name is Oliver Barker, and I will be your auctioneer this evening for the Now and Contemporary Evening Auction, a sale that captures many of the key moments in the evolution of the art world from 1950 until today. Tonight, we pay homage to America's trailblazing strides in the field of pop art, starting with standout proto-pop paintings by Stuart Davis and Jasper Johns, and then on to a fascinating group of works from the collection of Dorothy and Roy Lichtenstein, and beyond that, exceptional works by Ed Ruscha and Jeff Koons, amongst others. We'll also be offering major paintings by Willem de Kooning, Richard Prince, and Jean-Michel Basquiat, as well as works by leading artists who are making their mark tonight, culminating, of course, in a work that has taken the world by storm, namely Maurizio Catalan's show-stopping Comedian. Before we begin in earnest, I would first like to extend our thanks to Samsung, who have kindly partnered with us to bring this sale to you, and to run through a few housekeeping notes. Please note that everything is sold under the authenticity guarantee and on an as-is basis. Buyer's premium will be added to the hammer price of each lot offered, and applicable sales tax will be due on the aggregate of the three figures as part of the total purchase price payable. Please refer to the online sale catalogue for further information regarding lots with guarantee and irrevocable bids. Please also refer to our conditions of business for our full terms of sale. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start, of course, with the Yu Nishimura's Pause, which brings together influences from ancient Japanese scroll paintings, manga, and anime. Please note all bidders should refer to the digital catalogue for an updated image and cataloguing for this lot. And it's going to be on the screens, of course, showing on either side of the rostrum here. And I'm going to start the bidding here with a certain amount of interest already, and I can start the bidding here at $20,000, at $20,000, $25,000, $30,000, $35,000, $40,000, $45,000, $50,000. Thank you, Max. $50,000, it's your bid. At $50,000, $55 is my bid. Say $60. $55 is still my bidder. At $55, I can sell the lot at $55,000 now. My commission bid at $55,000, and we're selling the painting here. It's showing on the easel for you all at $55,000. $60, $65 is my bid, Lisa. And against you now at $65, say $70, please. Still my bidder at $65,000. It's with a book, a commission bid at $65,000. Are you bidding, Aki, at $65,000 here? Still my bidder at $65,000 for the first lot. Against you, sir, at $65,000. $70,000 clears my bid. It's your bid, Lisa. At $70,000, Lisa Dennison here, chairman of Sotheby's in the Americas, at $70,000. We're saying 5. At $75,000 is bid on the telephone in a new place here. At $75,000 against you in the room. It's already here at $75,000. I'll take Lisa 80 from you, but it's at $75,000. $80,000 is bid. Thank you so much. And it's back with Lisa again at $80,000. So give me 5, please. At $80,000 against you in the room as well. Are you bidding, madam? At $80,000. Looking at you here at $80,000. I need 5 from you, madam, to break the bid. $85,000 still on my left with my esteemed colleague Lisa Dennison here at $80,000. And against you online as well. At $80,000. It's against you, Lucius, here at $80,000. I'm going to sell it this time. It's against you after fair interest. And fair warning, 85. It's in another new place, but in the room this time. Thank you. First bid of the night in the room. Thank you, sir. $85,000. Give me 90 at $85,000. At $90,000, it's back on the telephone. Next bid's going to be 95 at $90,000. Here it is on the telephone. 95 is bid. At $95,000. We're going to have to turn the house lights up, please. It's hard to see the back of the room. At $95,000 here. At $95,000. It's in the room. Give me 100, please. At $95,000. At $95,000, please. At 95, 100,000. At $100,000. Give me a bid in the room. It's here at $100,000. Thank you. $110,000 is bid. At $110,000. Give me 20, please. At $110,000 now. At $110,000. At $110,000. Still here at 110. You want to say 120? At $110,000. It's further back at $110,000. Still with you in the room. And I'm going to sell it here at $110,000. It's against me on either telephone flank. At $110,000. It's the gentleman in the room here at $110,000. Say one more. At $110,000. It's here in the room at $110,000. Sir, it's your bid. At $110,000. I'm going to have to sell it here. Lucius, you coming in at $110,000. I'll take 15 at this point. At $110,000 for lot number 1 here. And selling. The hammer is up. Fair warning to you all. It's against you on this side. I think it's yours, sir. At $110,000. Thank you very much indeed. Let's see your paddle again, please. 2107? I think it is. Yeah, 2107. Thank you very much. I say thank you very much. 2107. And excuse me, can we get the screen working here as well? Screen. Yeah. screen here. And lot number 2 is the Louis Fratino, The Anemones and Mimosas from 2021, of course. This fantastic picture by Louis Fratino, whose work was presented in a dedicated room this year at the 60th Venice Biennale. Fabulous thing here. Rare still life, but a wonderful, wonderful painting. It's been broadly admired in our galleries, of course, during the viewings these last 10 days. And again, some interest, and I can start the bidding here at $60,000, at $60,000, $70,000, at $70,000, $80,000. Thank you so much, Wendy, at $80,000. $90,000 is in a new place. $100,000 is my bid. $110,000, Wendy. $120 is my bid again. $130, Constanza's bidder. There's a lot of you bidding here. $130,000. Constanza Nurgler now, for now, it's your bid at $130,000. At $130,000, $140 is bid in the room. It's a new bid. Thank you, madam, and welcome. At $140,000. Here it is, $150. Give me 60. 160. At 160, say 70. At 160,000, 170,000, 180,000, 180. Constanza, give me 90. 190,000. 200,000, it's in a new place. Liz Beeman's bidder here at 200,000 from our Los Angeles office. 210,000. Against the three of you now. $210,000. At $210,000. Here it is. Ladies bid. 220. 230. At 230, ladies bid in the room, and it's against you, Constanza. Now it's Liz against you as well. It's here at $230,000. And against you on this side here at 230. 240, it's in a new place. Carly Gamson's bidder at 240,000. Thank you, Carly. Here with you at 240, and it clears your bids on either side here. It's Carly here, directly in front, at $240,000. Give me 50. At 240,000. Here it is. It's Carly's bidder, Constanza against you, and Liz. And the lady in the room here, $240,000. It's still Carlos, $250 now. Try 60. At $250,000. At $250. We're coming in again at $250,000. I'm going to sell it at $250,000. This is your bidder at $250,000. Carly, it's against you here at $250. Show me a sign of some sort. At $250,000. Yes, no? $255,000. At $255,000 now, not yours, Liz, at $255. At $255, it's still with Carly Gamson. I'm going to sell it here. Our great contemporary expert here in New York. It's Carly's bidder here at $255. All yours, Carly. $260 now against you. At $260. We're going to go on at $260,000. There it is, with Liz Beeman at $260,000. I'll take 5. At $260,000, Carly, do you want to come in at all? It's $260. At $260,000, it's against you, it's not yours, and I'm going to sell it, and against you, madam, against you, Constanza here. Fair warning, at $260,000. Thank you, Liz, your bid. 21 at $260,000. And we're going to go on to lot number 3. Up next, Kai Althoff's Untitled, whose works reside in some of the foremost institutions in the United States, including the Metropolitan Museum of Art, and MoMA here. In New York City, of course, this one fantastic Untitled, extremely rare to auction, a major work here by Kai Althoff, and I want to start the bidding here at $600,000. At $600,000, $650,000, at $650,000, $700,000 now. At $700,000, $750,000 for the Kai Althoff at $750,000. $800,000. Nick Dymel's bidder at $800,000. On my right here at $800,000. At $800,000 here with you, Nick, and I can sell at $800,000. And against you, Ashkan, at $800,000. It's still with Nick on this side at $800,000. It's against the room too at $800,000. Any more? At $800,000 on my right-hand side here at $800,000. I'm waiting for you, Ashkan, to come in at $800,000. Against you there in the room still at $800,000. Any more at $800,000 on this side? At $800,000, fair warning now, at $800,000, we're going to sell it, Ashkan. It's not your bidder. At $800,000 here on my right-hand side. Still with you, Nick. And clearing the room at $800,000. All the other telephone bids is Nick Dymel, based here in New York, at $800,000 and selling here, not yours, sir, at $800,000. Nick, it's your lot. Paddle number 4. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you so much. Let's just do that. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. And we move on to lot number 4 is the Laura Owens. And now we have, of course, it's Untitled. A direct citation of Edouard Vuillard's self-portrait from 1890. This is considered Owens' only self-portrait. It's a rare opportunity here for all of you Laura Owens fans. I know there are many of them. Wonderful painting, wonderful, wonderful artist. And we're starting the bidding here At $350,000, at $350,000, 400,000, out 400,000, 450,000, at 450,000, 500,000, out 500,000, 550,000 now. 600,000 is back with you again, Lisa, and against you there now at 600,000. You want to go on at 600,000? It's still with Lisa Dennison at 600,000. It's not yours. It's 600,000 here on my left, with Lisa at $600,000. At $600,000. Any more? At $600,000. Still yours, Lisa. At $600,000, you out? At 600,000, it's you, Lisa, at 600,000. Any more now? It's 600,000. And we're selling it here. It's Lisa's bidder at $600,000. Fair warning now. Lisa, I think it's yours. It's 600,000. Last chance at $600,000. Thank you, Lisa. 600,000. Panel number 28. Thank you. Adult number 5 is the Paul Tabouret, Buried on a Sunday, signed and dated 21, the acrylic oil pastel and alcohol-based paint on canvas. And again, a certain amount of interest in the lots, and I can start the bidding here at $70,000. It's $70,000, $80,000, $90,000, no, at $90,000, $100,000. I have with the commission bid at $100,000 and selling at $100,000. At $100,000, and against you all, at $100,000. It's my commission bid at $100,000 and can sell it at $100,000. You want to come in at $110,000, $120,000. It's against you now, Lisa. Still with a commission bid at $120,000. It's my bid, and I can sell at $120,000. Say 30, please. At $120,000. Still my bid at $120,000. It's against you here. 130. I'm out. You've cleared the bid at $130,000. It's with Lisa Dennison. Against you, Emily Miles, at $130,000. You want to bid? At $130,000. It's here with Lisa and selling. It's against you, madam, there at $130,000. Fair warning now at $130,000. I'm going to sell it at $130,000. Thank you, Lisa. It's yours. Paddle number 57. Thank you so much. And lot number 7 is the Hilary Petches, the Clementine's bookshelf from 2021. Favorite painter, fantastic subject here, signed, titled, and dated 2021. And I'm starting the bidding here at $200,000, at $200,000, $220,000 now, at $220,000 for the Petches, at $220,000, $250,000 now, at $250,000. At $250,000, $280,000 now, at $300,000. Thank you so much. On the telephone here at $300,000. And against you, Simon Stock, at $300,000. It's here on this telephone at $300,000. And selling. $320,000. Thank you, Brad, at $320,000. Say $50,000. At $320,000 on this side. It's here with Brad at $320,000. $350,000. Thanks so much. At $350,000. At $350,000. $380,000 now. It's bid. At $380,000. It's against you there. At $380,000 now. At $380,000. It's here on this side. Give me $400,000. At $380,000. Say one more. At $380,000 here on this side. Thank you, Brad. At $380,000. I'm looking for 4 now. At $380,000. You out? At $380,000. You coming in here? Give me $400,000. At $380,000. It's bid on this side at $380,000. It's still with Brad Bentoff at $380,000. $400,000. Thank you so much. At $400,000 now. It's still against the room at $400,000. It's against you, Brad. $420,000 is bid now. At $420,000. There it is. It's Brad Bentoff. Against you on this side at $420,000. Thank you, Brad. Try $50,000. At $420,000. Still with Brad Bentoff and selling. Fair warning to you all at $420,000. And we're selling at this time at $420,000. Are you out or are you in? At $420,000. Thank you, Brad. I'm going to sell it to you at $420,000. Thank you, Brad. It's panel number 68. $420,000. And lot number 8 is the Jadi Farajutami, the Taught Thought from 2021. Property of a prominent international collection showing on the screens for you. And I'm starting the bidding here at $400,000, at $400,000, $420,000 now, $420,000, $450,000, at $450,000 here. At $450,000, $480,000 in the room, $500,000 now, $500,000, here it is. Against you, madam, at $550,000. At $550,000, it's the ladies bid in the room here at $550,000. Give me 6. At $550,000. It's the ladies bid at $550,000 here. It's your bid, madam, at $550,000. Say $600,000, please. At $550,000, the ladies bid here and selling. At 550,000. You want to bid? 600,000. You want to try 50, madam? 600,000. It's here on the telephone. It's Lucy Sellett's bid. It's $600,000 now. Give me 50. At $600,000 here. It's still with Lucius at 600,000. I'm looking for 50, madam, from you, please. At 600,000. Anybody else at 600,000? Constanza, it's not yours here at $600,000. It's against you in the room, madam. At 600,000. It's still with Lucius here at 600,000. I'm selling it here, madam. Against you here. 625. Yep, thank you. At 625,000. Next bid's going to be 650, please, Lucius. At 625. Ladies' bid still in the room at $625,000. With you, madam, at 625,000. Looking for 50. At $625,000. At 625. Here it is. 625. Thank you, madam. At 625, it's yours and against you, Lucius. I'm going to sell it now. Fair warning. At 625, the hammer is up and selling 650. One more. At 650 here, it's against you, madam. I'll take 75 from you. At 650,000. Yes, no? At $650,000. This bid here on my left-hand side. Thank you. Going to sell for $650,000. Thank you, Lucius. Paddle number 55. And lot number 9, property from a private collection USA, is the Richard Prince, The Nurse on Trial. A beautiful example of this iconic nurse painting series. This one from 2005. And I'm going to start the bidding here at $3 million now. $3 million. $3,500,000 now. $3,500,000. $4 million. At $4 million. At $4,500,000. Thank you. At $4,500,000 now. $5 million now. At $5 million now. Here on my left at $5 million, and against you at $5 million. It's with David Schrader here at $5 million. $5,200,000 I'll take. Thank you, Max, at $5,200,000. It's against you, David, now, and against you here at $5,200,000. $5,300,000. Thank you, David, at $5,300,000 now. $5,300,000, $5,400,000 is bid. At $5,400,000 with Max Moore now. Thank you, Max, at $5,400,000. It's on your telephone at $5,400,000. $5,500,000. Give me 6, please, Max. At $5,500,000 is back with David Schroeder again at $5,500,000. And against you, Max, at 5.5. At $5,500,000 behind me here with David Schrader, global head of private sales at Sotheby's. $5,600,000 is bid now. Thank you. At $5,600,000 against you, David, not yours. At $5,600,000. Max Moore's bidder at $5,600,000. 5.6. Still with you at $5,600,000. It's Max's bidder on this side at $5,600,000. Thank you, Max. At $5,600,000. $5,700,000 is back with David again at $5,700,000. At $5,700,000. At 5.7. Here with you on this side, David Schrader at $5,700,000. Give me 8, please. At $5,700,000. Still here at $5,700,000. And looking for 8, please, Max, at $5,700,000. You bidding? At $5,700,000. $5,800,000 is bid now. Thank you. At $5,800,000. It's not yours now, David. At $5,800,000. And I need 9, please. At $5,800,000. $5,850,000. $5,850,000. $5,900,000. Thank you, Max. No hesitation there at all at $5,900,000. Give me 50. Say 5. $5,900,000. Give me 50. At $5,900,000, it's here on my right-hand side. I'm going to sell it this time at $5,900,000. It's against you all and selling at $5,900,000. Thank you, Max. With you, $6 million. Thank you. At $6 million. Max, you want to say 1? Here it is in the room at $6 million. I'm waiting for you, sir, at $6 million here. That's $6 million. At $6 million, still with Schrader here at $6 million. Are you out, Max? At $6 million. Fair warning to you, Max. Thank you for your bids. Please thank your clients. And I'm going to sell it here to David Schrader. Thank you anyway. And selling, fair warning, at $6 million. Thank you very much. Panel number 66. At $6 million. And ladies and gentlemen, let's have a glass of water very quickly. prospect here. Ladies and gentlemen, the viral sensation that has skyrocketed to universal recognition when it was first exhibited at the Art Basel, Miami Beach in December 2019, Maurizio Catalan's comedian. Here it is in all its splendor. Please note, cryptocurrency payments will be accepted on this lot in cryptocurrencies supported by our payment processor at the time of payment. Payments made in cryptocurrency are subject to the amended conditions of business outlined in the full serial notice issued on the lot page. After a carefully orchestrated Sotheby's World Tour, Comedian returned in full force to our galleries here in New York and has been widely admired by a huge audience. As an addition of 3 plus 2 artist proofs, one of which is part of the esteemed Solomon R. Guggenheim collection here in New York, we are excited for its auction debut this evening. And with that, we're going to begin at $800,000, at $800,000, $850,000 now, 850, 900,000. Thank you, sir. 950 is with Otley. 1 million is with me already, actually. 1,100,000 is your bid, sir. 1,200,000. 1,003,000 is in the room in a new place. So 1,300,000, 1,400,000, 1,500,000. Give me 6. There it is. 1,006,000. We have online interest as well, coming in on Sotheby's.com. 1,006,000 is with you in the room, sir. At 1,600,000. Gentlemen seated at 1,600,000. 1,700,000 on Sotheby's.com. 1,800,000 with Jen Hua now. $2 million, sir. At $2 million. In the room here at $2 million. In against you, Jen, and against you online. 2,200,000 is bid online at 2,200,000. Give me 4, sir. At $2,200,000 here. It's online at Sotheby's.com at 2,200,000. Against you in the room, against you all here. It's online in cyberspace. How very appropriate at $2,200,000. At 2,200,000. There it is. It's online. 2 million. No, I'm taking 4 as the next bid, please. Say 4. At 2,200,000. Still online at 2,200,000. Say 4, please, Jen. At 2,200,000, 2,400,000. Thank you so much. At $2,400,000. At 2,006,000 is bid online. Next bid's going to be 2,008,000. At 2,600,000, give me 8, please, Jen. At $2,600,000. It's here at 2,800,000. Say 3 online, please. At 2,800,000. $3 million is bid online. And against you, Otley, and it's still all here. Online at $3 million. Give me 2, please. At $3 million. On Sotheby's.com at $3 million. At $3 million. Looking for 2 now. At $3 million. Are you out, sir? At $3 million. 3,200,000. Thank you so much, Jen. At 3,200,000. Give me 5 online. Here at $3,200,000. 3,500,000 is bid online. At 3,500,000. Say 8 is the next bid, please. At $3,500,000. Against you in the room still, sir. I'll take your time. Come back to me when you want to. At 3,500,000. It's still at Sotheby's.com. At 3,800,000 is bid. Thank you, Jen. At 3,800,000. Looking for 4. There it is. At $4 million. At $4 million on Sotheby's.com at $4 million. Say 2, please. At $4 million now. And against you, Jen. Against you, Julian, and you, sir, in the room. At $4 million. It's online still. At $4 million. I'm looking for 2 on this side at $4 million. Against you here at 4. No, I'm taking 2, please. At $4 million. At $4 million. No, say 2, please, Jen. At $4 million. There it is. At $4 million. At $4 million. Still online at $4 million. Say another one at $4 million. At $4,200,000. Thank you very much. At $4,200,000. Next bid is 5. $4,500,000. And we'll take 8 now, please. At $4,500,000. At $4,500,000. Against you all, there's enough telephone bidders here. 4,500,000. Give me 8, please. 4,500,000. Say another one at $4,500,000. There it is. At 4,500,000. Still on Sotheby's.com. At 4,500,000. Still on the internet here at $4,500,000 here. Any more at 4,500,000. It's against you in the room still. All online at 4,500,000. Say another one. 4,800,000 is bid. Thank you so much. Now $4,800,000. At 4,800,000, for Comedian, this iconic work of art, at 4,800,000, disruptive work of art, at 4,800,000. At 4,800,000, it's still on Jen's telephone here at 4,800,000. Do you want to bid online at $4,800,000? Here it is at $4,800,000. At 4,800,000, still on the telephone at 4,800,000. Thank you, Jen. It's your bid. Are we really going to split the bid? At 4,900,000. At 4,900,000. Here at 4,900,000. Yes. We'll have words afterwards. At 4,900,000. Say 5, please. $5 million. At $5 million here. On my right-hand side at $5 million. Give me another one at $5 million here. I think I've trodden on a banana skin over there. At $5 million. At $5 million. The old ones are the best ones, right? At $5 million. Give me another one at $5 million. It's against you, Carly. It's on the telephone here at $5 million. Only at Sotheby's for comedian here at $5 million. It's on the telephone with Jen Hua. Are you bidding, sir? At $5 million. It's against you online, and it's against you in the room. It's against all of the telephones. It's with Jen on the telephone here at $5 million. Don't miss this opportunity. It's going to go, and it's going to go fast. At $5 million, here it is. Are you bidding, madam? At $5 million for the banana, here it is. Only at Sotheby's. These are words I never thought I'd say. $5 million for a banana. It's your expensive banana, Jen, and the hammer is coming up. This is it. Final time. Carly, don't let it slip away. 5,100,000. They're not getting these jokes. At 5 million, you do, but 5,100,000. At 5,100,000. It's online at 5,100,000. Sotheby's.com at 5,100,000. At 5,100,000. Jen, you're going to come in again. At 5.1. So Sotheby's.com for comedian. Thank you, gentlemen. At 5,100,000, I'm going to sell it. Jen, it's against you, and Carly, it's against you, and I'm selling it here. The world's most expensive banana at 5,200,000. It's back with Jen again at 5,200,000. Here it is, at 5,200,000. Will you say 3 online? At 5,200,000. Jen Hua from Sotheby's China office at 5,200,000. Thank you, Jen. At $5,200,000. I think it's yours at 5,200,000 and against you online. Fair warning now to all of our global bidders at 5,200,000. Here it goes. At the end of the global tour, it's slipping through the auction room at 5,200,000, and I'm going to sell it here. Fair warning at $5,200,000. Jen, the Catalan is yours. Congratulations. Thank you very much indeed. It's paddle number 17. Thank you very much indeed. Congratulations, Jen. Thank you. Many congratulations. Thank you. And we're going to move on swiftly. Of course, we move on to Double by Suzanne Jackson, whose work featured prominently in a dedicated room at the 2024 Whitney Biennale, and it was due to be the subject of a major touring retrospective in 2025. This is the acrylic and gesso on canvas, executed in 1974. If we could just have a little bit of quiet. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the excitement there with the Catalan. And I'm going to start the bidding here at $40,000. At 40,000, 50,000, 60,000, 70,000 now. 70,000, 80,000. Bid in the room at 80,000. Your bid, sir. 90,000. Thank you, Barmy. 100,000. 110,000. 120,000. Thank you, Jackie. 130,000. 140. 150. 160, 170, 180, $200,000. Thank you. 220, 240, at $240,000 here. At 240, here it is, at $240,000. At $240,000, thank you, Barmy. It's your bid at $240,000, still on my left here. At $240,000, I'm selling it here at $240,000. At $240,000 against you, Jackie. I'm selling it, Barmy, here at $240,000. At $240,000, still with you, sir, at $240,000. It's selling for an artist's record price at $240,000. Your bid, Barmy, and it's selling here at $240,000. Thank you, sir. 240 is panel number 103. And we move, of course, to the Miyoko Ito, the Sunbather. Executed circa 1966 to 68, this wonderful dreamlike abstraction, and again, the subject of long overdue attention, this fabulous thing, shown behind me here, wonderful object, very serene, and I'm going to start the bidding here at $70,000, $80,000, $90,000, $90,000, $100,000 now, $100,000, $120,000, thank you, $150,000 with James Francis Fox, $180,000, lots of interest, $200,000, thank you, $250,000, at $250,000 now. Who give me $300,000? In the room, $300,000 is your bid. $350,000, I've got with David now, $350,000. Against you, sir. Do you want to say $380,000? $380,000 in a new place, at $380,000. Say $4,000. At $380,000. Anybody else? Deep bidding here at $380,000 here. On my left-hand side at $400,000. Thank you, David. Say 20, please. At $400,000 behind me here. At $400,000. Say 20. 20, there it is. At $420,000. I'm looking for 50, please, David, at 450,000. Thank you so much. At $450,000. On my right-hand side, at 450, say 80. It's David Galperin's bidder here at $450,000. You want to bid, sir, at 450. Here on my right, at 450 now. At 450,000. Still with you, David, and selling at $450,000. Fair warning now, 450. I'm going to sell it, last chance, at 450. You out? Fair warning now, at 450. It's your bid, David. I'm selling it now, last chance, at $450,000. Thank you, David. 450. Panel number 7, congratulations. And lot number 13 is the Myron Stout, the Apollo, which comes from the collection of Tom and Whitney Armstrong, the former director of the Whitney Museum of American Art here in New York. A supremely rare painting from a remarkable collection. Thank you so much for consigning it here with Sotheby's, this wonderful work from 1955. And I'm going to start the bidding here at $100,000, at $100,000, $150,000, $200,000 now, at $250,000. Thank you, Simon. At $250,000. It's your bid. At $250,000, $300,000. Thank you, Lisa. At $300,000, $350 now. It's bid. Thank you, Simon. At $400,000. It's back with Lisa again. $450. Say $500,000, please. At $450,000. Here it is with Simon. All on this side at $450,000. $500,000. Thank you so much, Carly. At $500,000. It's your bid at $500,000. 50 is bid. $550. With Lisa Dennison at $550,000. Deep bidding here at $550,000. You bidding, sir? $550,000. Carly, go on. $600,000. Thank you so much. It's $600,000. $650 is bid now. It's back with Lisa again at $650,000. $700,000. Simon's bidder at $700,000. It's a piece of art history here. Wonderful object at $700,000 here. Still with you, extraordinarily rare at $700,000. Give me 50, Carly or Lisa. $750 with Eliza Webb. Thank you, Eliza. At $750,000. Still with you at $750,000. And against you all, it's Webb's bidder, Elizabeth Webb, at $750,000. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. It's $750,000. Anybody else? You coming in, David, at $750,000. And looking for $800,000. $750. Elizabeth Webb's bidder here at $750,000. You're taking it home in the moment at $750,000. And selling $750. Here it is. Last chance. At $750,000. Carly, what have you got? Want to say $800,000? At $750,000, Carly, and it's against you here. I'm going to sell it. Lisa, not yours either. At $750, I'll take 80 from you, Carly, if you'd like to come back in again at 80. At $750,000. Thank you so much, Elizabeth Webb. It's still with you. And looking for 80. Yes? No? At $750,000. Fair warning and selling. Carly, you have to tell me now, please. At $750,000. Last chance. At $750,000. Yes, no? Quickly, Carly. No, it's selling here at $750. Thank you, Elizabeth. Congratulations. Ready? Okay, don't go away now. Okay, it's $750,000. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you so much. That's lot number 13. Of course, we move on to lot number 14. William de Kooning's wonderful Untitled 25. Showing on the right-hand side. Jose, thank you so much indeed for displaying this so wonderfully here at the front of our room, this fabulous painting executed in 1982, the year widely considered the artist Annus Mirabilis. This fabulous work was previously on extended loan to the Tate Gallery in London. Fabulous, fabulous painting. Long-term private collection here, property of an important private collection. Fabulous, fabulous object. Thank you so much. And I'm going to start the bidding here at $7,800,000 now. It's $7,800,000. For the de Kooning at $7,800,000. At $7,800,000. $8 million now. At $8 million now. For the de Kooning at $8 million. At $8 million. $8,300,000. $8,300,000. $8,500,000. $8,800,000. Thank you. It's $8,800,000 here. So on my right-hand side at $8,800,000 here. It's against you here at $8,800,000. At $8,800,000. Thank you, David. At $8,800,000. Still on my right-hand side at $8,800,000. $9 million now. Thank you. At $9 million. At $9 million. Now against you, David, at $9,100,000 now. Thank you. $9,300,000 now. At $9,300,000. Give me 5, please, Simon. At $9,300,000. $9,400,000 now. At $9,400,000. On my left-hand side at $9,400,000. It's with Simon. At $9,400,000. It's your bid, Simon, at $9,400,000. At $9,400,000. Against you, David, here at $9,400,000 here. Still with you, Simon, at $9,400,000. At $9,400,000. Say one more, please. At $9,400,000. It's selling here at $9,400,000. And against you, David, at $9,400,000. You're coming in, sir, at $9,400,000. At $9,400,000. Still with Simon here at $9,400,000. Here against you, Caroline, at $9,400,000. At $9,400,000. Here it is at $9,400,000. And against you online at $9,400,000. You want to come in at $9,400,000, at $9,400,000. Here it is, Simon's bidder at $9,400,000. Still with you, Simon, at $9,400,000. Not yours, David. At $9,400,000, still on my left-hand side, and selling against you here, sir, at $9,400,000. I'm going to sell it, David, against you here at $9,400,000. Last chance, and selling. So it's your bid at $9,400,000. So thank you very much. It's pedal number 32 at 9.4. And on number 15 is the Ed Ruscha, the wrap-up. One of the artist's celebrated light leak paintings. A similar work is held in the collection of the Museum of Modern Art in New York from 1993. And I'm starting the bidding here at $2,100,000, $2,200,000, $2,300,000, now $2,300,000, at $2,300,000, $2,400,000, at $2,400,000, $2,500,000. Thank you, Jackie, at $2,500,000. Here on my right-hand side at $2,500,000 with Jackie Wachter from our Los Angeles office at $2,500,000. Thank you, Jackie, and selling it here at $2,500,000. It's against you in the room at $2,500,000. I can sell it here at $2,500,000. Fair warning, and selling at $2,500,000. It's your bid, Jackie. Last chance at $2,500,000. Thank you. It's paddle number 119. And we move on, ladies and gentlemen. Next, we have the first of 6 works this evening from the collection of Dorothy and Roy Lichtenstein. Starting with Roy Lichtenstein's nude with bust study, showing on the front wall. Jose, thank you so much. Looking absolutely resplendent over the room this evening. An exceptional example, of course, of Lichtenstein's late collages featuring some of his most iconic and important motifs. We're going to start here with the wonderful nude with bust, the study from 1995, as I mentioned, and I'm going to start the bidding here at $2,500,000, at $2,500,000, $2,600,000, $2,700,000, now $2,700,000, $2,800,000, $3 million. Thank you, Simon. At $3 million. It's bid on my left with Simon at $3 million here. At $3 million, and against you on this side at $3 million here. For the Lichtenstein at $3 million. At $3 million here. Still with you, Simon, at $3 million here. I can sell, of course, at $3 million. $3,200,000. Thank you, Elizabeth, at $3,200,000. Give me 5. $3,500,000. Thank you, Cassandra. At $3,500,000. To your bid, Cassandra Hatton. Thank you. At $3,500,000. Against you, Elizabeth. Against you, Simon. It's at $3,500,000 here. 3.7 is bid. Thank you. At $3,700,000. It's in a new place now with David Schrader at $3,700,000. At $3,700,000. Anyone want to give me $4 million? At $3,700,000 with David here at $3,700,000. Still with you at $3,700,000. With David Schrader at $3,700,000. I'll take $3,800,000. Thank you, Cassandra, at $3,800,000. 3.8 is your bid. And against you, Schrader, at $3,800,000. Cassandra's bidder at $3,800,000 now. Here it is at $3,800,000. On the phone bank here at $3,800,000. It's against you, Elizabeth, as well. Give me 9 at $3,800,000. At $3,800,000. It's here at 3.8. And looking for 9, please, Elizabeth. No, at $3,800,000. Still here at Cassandra's bidder at $3,800,000. Clears all your bids and selling at $3,800,000. Cassandra, thank you so much. That's paddle 228 at $3,800,000. Lot number 17, of course, is the Lichtenstein, the Nude with Pyramid study, a spectacular preliminary work on paper for the Nude with Pyramid painting housed in the Broad Museum in Los Angeles from 1994 this time, showing here exquisite drawing. And starting here at $800,000, $850,000, $900,000, $900,000, $950,000, $1 million. Thank you, Courtney. At $1 million, it's your bid. At $1 million here. Courtney Kramer's bidder on the telephone, $1,100,000, $1,200,000. It's back with Courtney now, $1,200,000. Say 3. At $1,200,000, $1,300,000. At $1,300,000. At $1,300,000. Thank you, Constant. 1.4 is bid in a new place. Thank you so much, Jackie. At $1,400,000. Against you on this side. Can we try 5, please? At $1,400,000. 1.5. There it is. Thank you very much. At $1,500,000. 1,600,000. Thank you so much. At 1.6. Say 7, please, Jackie. At 1,600,000. No, I'd rather you didn't. At 1,600,000. At 1,600,000. Try 7. 1,700,000. At 1,700,000. Here it is. At 1.7. Constanza, we're going to say 1.8. At 1,700,000 against you all here. $1,700,000. Simon. At 1.7. Out to not yours, sir. I'm selling it on this side at $1,700,000. Fair warning to you all. And selling at $1,700,000. Thank you, Jackie. 1.7. It's panel number 78. And lot number 18, of course, is this time the Sleeping Muse. We move to sculpture. Wonderful artists, obviously, working in all dimensions. The artist's reinterpretation of Constantine Brancusi's La Muse Endormie from 1910. Showing here this fabulous sculpture from 1983. This one, of course, number 1 from an edition of 6 plus 1 posthumous cast. And I'm going to start the bidding here at $1,600,000. At 1.6, $1,700,000, $1,800,000. At 1,000,008 for the Sleeping Muse at 1,000,008, 1,900,000. At 1,900,000. You're coming in, sir, at 1,900,000. $2 million. It's bid in the room at $2 million. Thank you so much. Ladies bid, $2 million here. And selling at $2 million. In the room at $2 million here. Against you further back at $2 million. It's the ladies bid at $2 million. 2,200,000 is bid. 2.2, 2.4. At 2,400,000. Say 6, sir. At 2,400,000. It's back in the room at 2,400,000. 2.5 is bid. Try 6. 2.6. Thank you so much, madam. At 2,600,000. At 2,600,000. Here it is. At $2,600,000. It's back in the room. 2.7. At 2,700,000. 2,008,000. Thank you, madam. 2,800,000. 2,900,000. At 2.9. $3 million. At 3. We tried 2, Bummy. At $3 million. It's in the room, the ladies bid here. 3,100,000. 3,200,000. At 3.2. Try 3. Here at 3,200,000. It's the ladies bidder at 3,200,000. It's against you here. 3.3 is bid. Want to say 4? 3,400,000. 3,500,000. 3.5. Say 6. 3,600,000 is bid now. Thank you. It's back with our original bidder at $3,600,000. 3.7. At 3.7. 3.7. Give you 8. At 3,700,000 is Barmaid's bidder at 3,700,000 against you all. Otherwise, at 3,700,000 it's against you in the room still at 3.7. Still with you, Barmaid, 3,700,000 it's against you, Caroline, too, and selling here at 3,700,000 it's here on this side. Last warning, sir. At 3,700,000, Barmaid, it's your bid. The hammer is up and selling at 3,700,000. We come in again. No. And selling at 3.7. There it goes. Panel number 102 at 3,700,000. Thank you. And the next one, of course, is the Still Life with Picasso study. Dating to 1973, the work was executed in the year of Picasso's death as an homage to one of Lichtenstein's very favorite artists. Showing here, of course, great clarity of color. All of these works in wonderful condition, of course, coming directly from the studio. And I'm going to start the bidding here at $600,000, $650,000, $700,000, $750,000, $750,000. At $750,000, $800,000. Thank you, Nicola. $800,000. Your bid that starts on this lot at $800,000. At $800,000. Against you there at $800,000. It's with Nicole Schloss at $800,000. $850,000. It's big. Thank you, David. At $850,000. Against you now, Nicole. $900,000. At $900,000. Any more? Are you bidding there at $900,000? Say 50. There it is. $950,000. Looking for a round million. Of course, there it is from Nicole Schloss at $1 million. Thank you so much. At $1 million against you, David Rothschild. On this side here at $1 million now. Thank you, Nicole. At $1 million. $1,100,000. It's in a new place with Jackie Wachter here. 1,000,001. 1.2 is bid. Give me 3, please. At 1,000,002. 1,000,003. Thank you, David Schrader. At 1,300,000. At 1.3. 1.4. 1.5. Here at 1,000,005. 1.6. 1.7. Thank you, madam. See you now. 1,700,000. It's a new bidder. Lady in the room at 1,700,000. Thank you, madam. 1,008,000. 1,009,000. Still with you, madam, at 1,900,000. Want to try 2? David or Nicole at 1,900,000. It's the lady's bid here at $1,900,000. Are we going to sell it here at 1,900,000? It's against you, Nicole. It's your bidder. 1,950,000. Try 2, madam. $2 million now. It's back in the room. The lady's bid at $2 million here. No, you out. At $2 million. Nicole, are we out as well? At $2 million, still with the lady. I'm going to sell it. Coming in again. At $2 million, Nicole. Yes, no. At $2 million and selling. Ladies bid. At $2 million. Quickly, please. At $2 million. Fair warning now. No, at $2 million. Madam, thank you very much indeed. It's paddle 2117 at $2 million. Thank you. And now the Oval Office study, Roy Lichtenstein's homage to America's most iconic and recognizable interior. Again, coming around on the easel, here it is. Wonderful object here from 1992. Tape, cut painted paper, cut printed paper, marker and graphite on board. And I'm starting here at $750,000. $750,000, $800,000, $850,000, $900,000 now, $900,000, $950,000. At $950,000, it's $1 million. Thank you, David Rothschild. It's against you online. Also, it's David's bidder at $1 million and selling. $1,100,000. It's bid online at 1.1. At $1,100,000. It's a bid in the room. 1.1. 1.2. Thank you, sir. $1,200,000. It's your bid now. $1,200,000. Against you online. It's a gentleman's bid here. At $1,200,000. I see you here, sir. 1,003,000 is bid. Thank you, David. At 1,003,000. Give me 4. You bid 1.4 is bid. 1.5 is online. Was that a bid online? I'll take it back with Lisa at 1.4. 1.4 with you, Lisa. Say 5, sir. It's Lisa Dennison's bid at 1,004,000. 1.5 is bid this time online at 1,500,000. It's paddle number 44. 1.6, Barmy, it's yours in a new place, and against you all on this side at 1,006,000, 1,007,000. Thank you, Gregoire. Welcome to the Oval Office at $1,700,000. At 1.7, 1.8, 1.9, at 1.9. $2 million. It's ahead of you online at $2 million. 2.1. Thank you, Gregoire. At 2,000,001. I'll take online at 2.2 if you want to bid. It's at 2,000,001 already here with Gregoire B.O. The screen is wrong at the moment. It's 2,100,000. It's Greg's bidder. Thank you so much. At 2,000,001, give me 2, please. 2.2 is bid by me. Your bid. At 2,000,002. Try 3, please. At 2,000,002. 2.3. It's with Helena Newman in a new place, and it's ahead of you online. It's with Helena Newman here, chairman of Sotheby's in Europe at 2,000,003. New bidder at $2,300,000. 2.3. 2.4. At 2,000,004. 2,000,005 now. Thank you so much, Helena, at 2,500,000. This iconic subject, and against you online, it's Helena Newman's bidder here at 2,500,000. Say 6, please. At 2,005,000, still with Helena's bidder at 2,500,000. Thank you so much, Helena. And selling it here at 2,500,000. Against you at 2,600,000. It's back online again. Helena, against you here at 2,600,000. At 2.6. Give me 7 high. 2,007,000. Against you online again at $2,700,000. Still with Helena Newman here at 2,007,000. And against you, sir, here. 2,700,000 is bid with Helena. 2,800,000. It's back online again at 2.8. At $2,800,000 here. 2.8. 2,009,000. Thank you, Helena. At 2.9. And looking for 3 million online, please. At 2,900,000. At 2.9. At 2,009,000. Do you want to bid online, please? There it is. $3 million. Helena, can we try 3,002,000? At 3 million online, and looking for 3,200,000, please, from you at $3 million here. It's on the online, Sotheby's.com at 3 million. I will. 3,100,000. Thank you very much. At 3,100,000. At 3.1. And against you online again at $3,100,000. Say 2, please. At 3.1. At 3,100,000 with Helena's bidder here at 3,100,000. Would you like to bid one more at $3,100,000? Still with 3,200,000. Against you, Helena, at 3,200,000. At 3,200,000. 3,300,000. 3,300,000. It's back in it with Helena again. Here it is at 3,300,000. Thank you so much, Helena. At 3,300,000. It's your bidder. At 3,300,000. Looking for 4, please. 3,400,000. At 3,400,000. You want to try 6? It might just work. At 3,400,000. At 3,400,000 now. It's against you. 3,500,000. Thank you, Helena. At 3,500,000. It's back with your bidder at 3,500,000. Still with Helena Newman. Thank you very much. At 3,500,000. At 3,500,000. At 3,500,000. Still with you, Helena. For the Oval Office, making a rare appearance in New York. At 3,500,000. Still with you. And selling here against you online at 3,500,000. The hammer is coming up at 3,500,000. With Helena Newman, I'm going to sell it here. It's against you, Lisa, and it's against you online at 3,500,000. Helena, it's your bid and selling. Last chance online at 3,500,000. Lisa, now's the time. At 3,500,000. Quickly. I have to sell it here at 3,500,000. Helena, it's your bid at 3,500,000. Last chance. Thank you so much. Panel number 56 at 3,500,000. Thank you so much. And we end this small group here in the evening sale, but there's plenty more tomorrow also in the day sale. Roy Lichtenstein's Nude with Blue Hair, the last of the works, as I mentioned, from the collection of Dorothy and Roy Lichtenstein from this evening sale. There will be more. One of his most iconic prints, and this wonderful work obviously signed and dated in 94. And I'm going to start the bidding here at $150,000. So 150,000, 200,000, 250,000. Thank you, sir. 250,000, 300,000, 350,000, 400,000, 450,000. 500,000. I took on this side at 500,000. Anybody else at 500,000? It's already 550. 600,000. At 600,000. 650,000. Thank you so much. A lady's bid 650. Welcome back at 650,000. It's very nice to see you. At 650,000. It's been a while. At 650. Here it is. The lady's bid at 650,000. 700,000. It's bid in the room. Give me 50, madam. 750 already I have online at 750. Give me 800 further back at 750. At 750,000. Say 8. It's online at 750,000. Do we have the online bidders paddle number? It flashed online at 750. It's 700 online. Sorry, it went too quickly. It's 700 online. We have you now at 700,000. Want to give me 50? At 700,000 online. At 700,000. It's your bid at 700,000 now. At 700,000 the online bidder. Any more? At $700,000 here with the online bidder. And it's against you here. It's against you in the room. Madam, it's against you here also. At 700,000, 750, thank you. Jackie Wachters bidder at 750,000. It's against you online now at 750. I'm looking for one more bid at 750,000. Jackie with you and looking for the bid online at 750. $800,000 is bid online now and against you, Jackie, at $800,000. Give me 50. At $800,000 here, it's online at Sotheby's.com. It's against you here in the room, all over the room, and selling at $800,000. Thank you here. And selling, last chance, at $800,000 to the online bidder. It's against you, Jackie. Last chance. And selling online. It's panel number 44 for $800,000. Thank you very much. It's 800 panel number 44. And we move on to the Kasama, the wonderful pumpkin here, the starry pumpkin, signed, titled and dated 2016. The work is accompanied by a registration card issued by Yayoi Kusama Inc. And I'm going to start the bidding here at $1,400,000, $1,500,000, $1,600,000, $1,700,000 now, $1,700,000 for the Kusama at $1,700,000 now, $1,700,000. At $1,700,000, $1,800,000. Thank you, Lulu. $1,800,000. Here on my right and selling here at $1,800,000. It's your bid, $1,800,000. At $1,800,000. Lulu Creel's bidder at $1,800,000. Can sell at $1,800,000. At $1,800,000. $1,850,000 is bid. Give me 9. At $1,850,000. $1,850,000. $1,850,000. Want to try 9? At $1,850,000. David's bidder and selling now. No, next bid's 90. 1,809,000 rather. 1,850,000 here with you, David, and selling it here. Fair warning, give me 1,900,000. Next bid's 50. At 1,900,000. Not going to take 25. Give me 50. At 1,900,000. At 1,900,000, still with Lulu here. At 1,900,000 and selling. Give me 50, David, if you want to go on. 1,950,000. I'm looking for 2, please. At 1,950,000. At 1,950,000. At 1,950,000. At 1,950,000. It's here with David and selling it here. Want to come in, sir? At 1,950,000. Fair warning, the hammer is up. Last chance at 1,950,000. Thank you, David. It's panel number 98. And we move on, of course, to the iconic Ed Ruscha George's flag, showing here behind me this wonderful picture spanning over 10 feet. This monumental work is an ode to pop art and the myth of the American West. Fantastic picture from 1999, property of a prominent private collection. And I'm starting now at $5,500,000, $6 million, $6 million, $6,500,000, $6 million, $7 million now, $7 million, $7,500,000, $8 million with David Galperin at $8 million now. At $8 million, still on my right-hand side at $8 million now. With David at $8 million now, and against you here at $8 million. David's bidder at $8 million. You want to come in at $8 million here. $8,500,000. Thank you, sir. It's your bid at $8,500,000. It's not yours, David. It's the gentleman in the room here, sir. Your seat. Your bid seated here at $8,500,000. At $8,500,000. Gentleman here at $8,500,000. Thank you so much, sir. At $8,500,000. Give me 9, please. At $8,500,000. It's your bid, sir, at $8,500,000. At $8,500,000. Still in the room at $8,500,000. Gentleman here at $8,500,000. At $8,500,000. Still here. David, are we going to send another one, please? At $8,500,000. At $8,500,000. 8,500,000. There's a gentleman here at $8,500,000. Thank you so much, sir. At $8,500,000. I'm going to sell it, David. The hammer is up at $8,500,000. At $9 million now. $9,500,000. Thank you, sir. At $9 million. Sorry, it's 5, I should say. It's 9 million, just to clarify that, at $9,500,000. Give me 10. $10 million. $10,500,000. 10,500,000. 11 million. 11,500,000. Thank you, sir. At $11,500,000. And against you now, David, 11,500,000. $12 million. $12,500,000. Thank you. At $12,500,000. Give me 13. Your bid, sir, at $12,500,000. 13 million. Here at $13 million now. With David at $13 million. So with you here, David, at $13 million. Against you, sir, at $13 million. At 13 million. Take another one, sir. At 13 million. I'll take 250 from you, sir. At 13 million. So on my right-hand side here, do you want to say 250? At $13 million. Here with David still at $13 million. And against you, Lisa, at $13 million. Selling it here. Fair warning now. $13 million. The last chance, sir. Thank you for your bids. At $13 million. Still with David. Thank you so much. And I'm going to sell it. Fair warning now. At $13 million. Thank you, David. It's yours at 13. It's panel number 156. And on number 24 is the Christopher Wool, of course, the Untitled from 1992, signed, dated 1992, and numbered F43 on the reverse, the enamel on paper. And I'm going to start the bidding here at $1,500,000, $1,500,000, $1,600,000, $1,700,000, $1,800,000 now, $1,800,000. At $1,800,000, $1,900,000 now, $1,900,000. At $1,900,000. $2 million. At $2 million. At $2 million. $2,100,000. Thank you, Lulu. It's your bidder at $2,100,000. It's against you there at $2,100,000. It's with Lulu's bid now at $2,100,000. Against you, madam, at $2,100,000. At $2,100,000. Any more? At $2,100,000. Still with Lulu now, and I'm going to sell it at $2,100,000. Fair warning against you on this side. Last chance. Selling here. Thank you, Lulu. For $2,100,000. Thank you. L005 for $2,000,001. Thank you so much. And lot number 25, of course, is the Jeff Koons, The Woman in Tub, one of the most iconic works from the artist's breakthrough Banality series, with another edition belonging to the Art Institute of Chicago. The present sculpture hails from the legendary Barbier Muller collection, where it has resided for well over 2 decades. Wonderful sculpture showing on the screens, of course, for you here. And I'm going to start the bidding here at $8 million now. At $8 million for the Koons. At $8 million. At $8 million now. At $8 million. $8,200,000. At $8,200,000 now for the Koons. At $8,200,000. At $8,200,000. $8,500,000. At $8,500,000 now. At $8,500,000. At $8,500,000. Any more? $8,500,000. $8,500,000. At $8,500,000. $9 million. At $9 million. Any more? $9 million now. At $9 million. At $9 million. At $9,500,000. At $9,500,000. 9.5. At $9,500,000. At $9,500,000. $9,800,000. At $9,800,000. Fair warning now. At $9,800,000. Last chance. At $9,800,000. Any more? $9,800,000. Last chance. At $9,800,000. It's a pass at $9,800,000. And we move on, of course. Lot number 26 is the property of a prestigious European collection. Signed and dated 98 is the Agnes Martin, the Untitled number 12, executed in 1999. It's coming around on the easel for us here. Beautiful painting here, showing on my right-hand side. Thank you so much. And we start the bidding here at $1,500,000. At $1,500,000, $1,600,000, $1,700,000. With Mercedes now, $1,700,000. Thank you so much. At $1,700,000. $1,800,000. Thank you very much indeed, Allegro. $1,800,000. At $1,800,000. $1,900,000. Thank you. It's back with Mercedes again at $1,900,000. $2 million now with Allegro at $2 million. $2,100,000. Thank you, madam, at 2.1. It's your bid now at $2,100,000. At $2,100,000. In the room here at $2,000,001. 3 of you in it at the moment at $2,200,000 now. At $2,200,000. Say 3 at $2,200,000. Here with Allegro at $2,200,000. It's against you, madam. It's again. You're not bidding? No? Okay, where was the bid at $2,000,001? I think it was your bid at $2,000,001. Thank you. At $2,100,000. Still with you at $2,100,000. Allegro. $2,200,000. It's in another new place at $2,200,000. Say 3. No? At $2,200,000. In a new place here at $2,200,000. At $2,200,000. $2,200,000. Carly, do you want to come in at $2,200,000? At $2,200,000. Anybody else at $2,200,000? At $2,200,000. $2,300,000. Thank you, Gregoire. At $2,300,000. It's here with you on my right-hand side at $2,300,000. There's 4 of you in it here at $2,300,000. Allegra, you're going to come in again at $2,300,000. Have you got the reassurance you needed? $2,400,000. Thank you very much indeed. At $2,400,000. Several bidders here still at $2,400,000 for this beautiful Agnes Martin at $2,400,000. At $2,400,000. Greg, give me 5, please, sir. At $2,400,000. It's against you all. At $2,400,000. It's here at $2,400,000. Carly, coming in at $2,400,000. And against you, it's here with $2,400,000. It's against you, Allegra, at $2,400,000. Mercedes, you want to come in again? No? At $2,400,000. Not yours here. At $2,400,000. Greg? At $2,400,000. I'm going to sell it at $2,400,000. $2,500,000. Thank you. At $2,500,000. 2.5. It's a bit one more. 2,600,000. At $2,500,000. It's here at $2,500,000. Say 6, please. At $2,500,000 on this side here at $2,500,000. For the Agnes Martin at $2,500,000. $2,550,000. We will at this point. $2,550,000. At $2,550,000. $2,550,000. At $2,550,000. $2,600,000. Thank you. At $2,600,000. At 2,000,006. Say 50, please. At 2,000,006. It's here at $2,600,000. No more. It's here with you, Greg, at 2,000,006, and I'm going to sell it. Fair warning now. 2,600,000. Last chance. And selling on this side at $2,600,000. Thank you, Greg. It's yours. Paddle 121 at 2,006,000. And the Gerhard Richter, the Berg, is next. Held in the same private collection for nearly 20 years. Berg is an extraordinary example of the artist's acclaimed photorealist landscapes showing on the easel. Thank you so much. Number 4692 in the artist's atlas and dated 1981. I'm starting the bidding here at $3,400,000, $3,500,000, $3,600,000 now, $3,600,000, at $3,600,000, at $3,600,000, at $3,600,000. Any more? $3,600,000 for the Richter at $3,600,000. Against you there, $3,600,000. At $3,600,000. Against you here, $3,600,000. Last chance. At $3,600,000. Fair warning. At $3,600,000. Pass at $3,600,000. And lot number 29, of course, is next. Property from esteemed European collection, the Jasper Johns, the Evian, signed, titled Evian, and dated, Evian, I should say, and dated 1964. It's wonderful historic work, iconic work, oil, graphite, plastic wire, plywood nails, twine, and charcoal on canvas in the artist's frame. Something of a refound painting, of course, having resided in the same private collection since its acquisition nearly 6 decades ago from 1964, a pivotal year in his career. And I'm going to start the bidding here at $4,500,000, $4,600,000, $4,600,000, $4,700,000 now. For the Johns at $4,700,000, $4,800,000, at $4,800,000, $4,900,000, at $4,900,000, at $4,900,000, at $4,900,000, at $4,900,000, at $4,900,000. Not yours, at $4,900,000. At $4,900,000, fair warning now, last chance. At $4,900,000, fair warning, at $4,900,000. It's a pass at $4,900,000. Lot number 30 is the Cy Twombly, the wonderful work on paper from 1968. Signed, dated, and inscribed NYC on the reverse, of course. And I'm starting here at $2,100,000, $2,200,000, $2,300,000, $2,400,000 now, $2,400,000, $2,500,000. Thank you, Lucius, at $2,500,000. It's your bid at $2,500,000. It's selling here with Lucius Elliott at $2,500,000. At $2,500,000. It's with you, Lucius, and selling it here, $2,500,000, $2,600,000 is bid in the room. Thank you, sir, at $2,600,000. Against you, Lucius. At $2,600,000, gentlemen seated here. At $2,600,000, you want to say 7? $2,700,000, it's in a new place. Give me 8, sir. At $2,700,000. Want to try 8? $2,800,000, thank you, sir. At $2,800,000, gentlemen seated here at $2,800,000 is bid. $2,900,000 now. At $2,900,000. At $2,900,000, $3 million is bid online at $3 million. It's with the online bidder at $3 million. At $3 million, against you both, against you, Barmy. $3,100,000, looking for 2 online. At $3,100,000, Barmay's bidder at $3,100,000. At $3,100,000. At $3,100,000, I'm going to sell it here at $3,100,000. Fair warning to you. At $3,100,000, it's against you online, it's against you, sir. I'm going to sell it. Lucius's bidder at $3,200,000. Thank you. I'm going to try 3. 3. No? You sure, sir? At $3,300,000, I'm selling it here. Thank you, Lucius. Fair warning at $3,300,000. Comments yours, 102. Thank you. And of course, we move on to the wonderful Stuart Davis, the continuities, a monumental work which represents the ultimate synthesis of Stuart Davis's pioneering visual vocabulary. It has resided in the same prominent private collection since 1977. Here it is, extraordinary American icon from 1963. And I'm going to start the bidding here at $8,500,000, $8,500,000, $9 million, at $9,500,000, at $9,500,000, $10 million now, at $10 million, at $10 million, at $10 million, any more, at $10 million, at $10 million, at $10 million, At $10 million. Against you there at $10 million. At $10 million. At 10 million. 10,250,000. At 10,250,000. At 10,250,000. You're bidding there at 10,250,000. At 10,250,000. You're coming in, Peter. At 10,250,000. Say one more. 10,250,000. Against you here. 10,250,000. Give me one more. At $10,250,000. Want to bid at 10,250,000. It's against you there and against you here as well at 10,250,000. You're coming in at 10,250,000, 10,500,000. Here at 10,500,000 with Simon at 10,500,000. Against you still, Peter, on this side at 10,500,000. Here at 10,500,000 and selling at 10,500,000. Peter, it's against you here at 10,500,000. Thank you, Simon, at 10,500,000. At 10,500,000, still on this side at $10,500,000. At 10,500,000. With Simon Shaw at 10,500,000. It's against you here, and it's here with Simon at 10,500,000. I'm going to sell it at 10,500,000. Last chance to you all. Yes, no? At 10,500,000, fair warning, and selling it here for $10,500,000. Simon, it's yours. Thank you very much indeed. It's panel number 38. Thank you so much. An artist's record, of course, for Stuart Davis, a fabulous painting. And we move on to the Twombly lot number 32. The untitled snafu sculpture here, of course, the original plaster version of which resides in the Museum of Modern Art here in New York City. This from 2009 executed work from number 2 from edition of 3. And I'm going to start the bidding here at $850,000, $900,000, $950,000, $1 million now at $1 million. $1,100,000. Thank you, Ottilie. It's your bid at $1,100,000, and I can sell it at $1,100,000 here on my left, and selling here $1,100,000. Any more bids at $1,100,000? It's still with Ottilie Windsor here, the Sotheby's London office. At $1,100,000, I'm going to sell it. Ottilie, it's your bid. Fair warning now at $1,100,000. With the hammer. $1,200,000. Thank you so much. Very clearly with the hammer at $1,200,000. Ottilie coming in again at $1,200,000. Ladies bid here at $1,200,000. Thank you so much. At $1,200,000. Lady on the aisle here at $1,200,000. It's your bid and selling. Fair warning at $1,200,000. Thank you, madam. It's 2012. And we move on to the Basquiat, the Red Kings here. Jean-Michel Basquiat from 1981, an early and masterful example of the artist's revolutionary oeuvre, radically painted directly onto a found window pane. Fantastic object coming around here. Fabulous thing from 1981. And I can start the bidding here at $4,800,000. At $4,800,000. $5 million now. $5 million. $5,200,000. At $5,200,000. At $5,500,000 now. At $5,500,000. At $5,500,000. At $5,500,000 here for the Basquiat. $5,500,000. $5,800,000. At $5,800,000. At $5,800,000 for the Basquiat. $5,800,000. Any more? $5,800,000. At $5,800,000. At $5,800,000 for the Basquiat. $5,800,000. $6 million. Now on the telephone here with Haley, it's $6 million. Still here at $6 million now. At $6 million for the Basquiat, and selling it here at $6 million now. At $6 million. On my right-hand side, it's Haley Stollard's bidder at $6 million. Against you, Max, now at $6 million now. At $6 million. Give me a bid. It's $6 million. Still with Haley's bidder here at $6 million here, and against you, Max, at $6 million. I'm selling it here for the time being at $6 million. Still with you here at $6 million. Against you, Gregoire, as well at $6 million. That's against you in two places. At $6 million now. Haley, it's still with you at $6 million. Greg, come in here at $6 million. At $6 million. Still with you, Haley, at $6 million now. And against you, Max, it's $6 million. Against you in the rooms here, it's $6 million. At $6 million. Anybody else? It's $6 million. At $6 million, I'm going to sell it, Max. Against you here. At $6 million. I'll take two from you, sir. No? It's Haley's bidder at $6 million. Fair warning now. And I'm going to sell it. You're bidding here at $6 million. Last chance. Fair warning at $6 million. Thank you, Haley. It's your bid. Panel number 91. Thank you so much. And we move on. Lot number 34 is the Jasper Johns. The figure 8, of course, a beautifully painted example of the artist's number paintings executed in his signature grayscale palette. And I'm going to start the bidding here at $1,800,000, or $1,800,000 now, $1,800,000, $2 million now, $2,200,000, $2,400,000 now, $2,400,000, $2,600,000, at $2,600,000 now, $2,600,000, at $2,600,000 for the Johns, at $2,600,000, at $2,600,000, at $2,600,000, at $2,600,000, any more, $2,600,000. At $2,600,000, fair warning now, at $2,600,000, last chance, at $2,600,000, fair warning, at $2,600,000. It's a pass at $2,600,000. And lot number 35 is the Kusama. Here it is, the rare and early mushroom by Yayoi Kusama, a fantastical image featuring the artist's iconic polka dots. And I'm going to start the bidding here at $1,750,000, or $1,750,000, $2 million now, $2 million, $2,250,000, at $2,250,000, $2,500,000 now, at $2,750,000. Thank you, James. It's your bid. James Francis Fox at $2,750,000. Thank you, James. It's with you and selling here at $2,750,000. Fair warning here at $2,750,000, $2,800,000. Thank you, David, at $2,800,000. Give me 9. At $2,800,000, you out, James, at $2,800,000. It's David Rothschild's bidder here. And selling, of course, at $2,800,000. David Rothschild of our London office at $2,800,000. Fair warning, I'm going to sell it to you, David, for $2,800,000. Thank you, David. 2.8 is yours. L0083, thank you, sir, at 2.8. Lot 36 is the Richard Prince, of course. The wonderful exemplary example from the artist's body of chevron paintings. And we've got the wrong, I think that's the wrong slide. It is the wrong slide up there. It's a couple of slides before, but don't worry. We're starting with the Richard Prince, the Slinger Lands from 2004. Showing on the screens. Just want to make sure it's the correct image. It is. And I'm going to start the bidding here at $700,000, $750,000, $800,000, $850,000 now, $850,000, $900,000. Thank you, Max. It's your bidder at $900,000. I'm going to sell to you at the moment at $900,000 for the Prince Carhood at $900,000. Your bid, sir, at $900,000. You're coming in, sir, at $900,000. $950,000. Thank you, David, at $950,000. We say more, Max. I want to say a million at $950,000. Still with you, David. At $950,000, $1 million now in the room. Thank you, sir. $1 million. Give you 1. At $1 million. 1. Try 2, sir. At 1,100,000. Here, 1 million 1. At 1. Try 2, sir. At 1,100,000. It's on my right-hand side here. 1 million 1. 1,150,000. At 1,150,000. 1 2. No. At 1,200,000. Here on my right. It's going to go, sir. At 1,200,000. David Gowper, its bidder. At 1,200,000, you bidding? At 1,200,000. Fair warning, and selling for $1,200,000. Thank you, David. 1 2. Panel number 30. And the Basquiat is next, of course, lot number 37, the Untitled, property of a distinguished European collection, of course, and I'm starting here at 1,400,000, 1,500,000, 1,600,000 now, 1,600,000, 1,700,000 for the Basquiat, 1,700,000. 1,750,000. Thank you, Max. I took it here from you. $1,750,000 at $1,750,000. With Max Moore at $1,750,000 for the Basquiat, and I'm selling it here at $1,750,000. Your bid, sir, at $1,750,000. Final warning, and selling for $1,750,000. Thank you, Max. Panel number 42. And lot number 39, as previously advertised, there it is, the exemplary artist work, body of work, the chevron paintings. This is Kenneth Nolan's Golden Day, which has remained in the same private family collection for over a century. Here it is, very striking painting, 1964, as I mentioned, and I can start the bidding here at $800,000. At $800,000, $850,000, $900,000 now at $900,000, $950,000 here at $950,000. At $950,000. It's against you there at $950,000. $1 million. No, I'm taking 1 million. Kathleen, it's your bid at $1 million. Nicole, I think you were trying to get away with 980, but that's not happening. At $1 million, I'm so sorry. Kathleen Spitter at 1 million. Do you want to give me one? And $1 million here. It's Kathleen Spitter and selling it here. $1 million. Give me one, please. At $1 million here. Kathleen Spitter, it's still with you. $1 million here. Give me one, please, Nicole. At $1 million, thank you so much. And I'm selling it here. Final warning. At $1 million, Nicole. Come in again at $1 million. Should I have a word? $1,050,000. Thank you. Kathleen, can you give me one, please? No? At $1,050,000. At $1,050,000. Go on, give me one. Try another one. You've got to start it. Don't go home empty-handed. At $1,050,000. Getting hungry. At $1,050,000. No. At $1,050,000. We're selling it here. Kathleen, do you want to say one? Sure. Thank you anyway. And selling at $1,050,000. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. Panel number 89 at $1,050,000. Thank you so much. Lot number 40 has been withdrawn. We're going to move on to lot number 41, which is the fabulous Alex Colville Hill. Extremely rare. The first work by the artist to be offered at a major auction house outside of Canada. Alex Colville's Dog and Priest is one of his most famous works. Here it is, extraordinary piece of painting here from 1978. Acrylic polymer emulsion on board in the artist's frame. Gorgeous picture here, particularly if you have Labradors. There we go. And I'm starting here at $750,000. At $750,000, $800,000, $850,000, $900,000. Thank you, David, at $900,000. At $900,000, $950 is bid online. Thank you so much. Give me $1 million, please, David. At $950 is bid online. It's with the online bidder. $1 million. Thank you so much. At $1 million, it's in the room on the aisle here. $1 million. $1,100,000 against you, sir. At $1,100,000. It's online again at $1 million. Give me two, sir. At $1,100,000. On the screens here at $1 million. With the online bidder, you want to give me two, sir? At $1,100,000. Say two. At $1,100,000. Still with the Sotheby's.com bidder at $1,100,000. And I'm going to sell it for $1,100,000. You want to try two, sir? No? At $1,100,000. We're selling it here. Fair warning. And against you, David, at $1,100,000. Final warning at $1,100,000. Thank you very much. It's panel number 19 at $1,001,000. And we move on at a canter to lot number 42, of course, the Fernando Botero horse, one of the artist's most renowned monumental works and most sought-after subjects from 1992. And I'm going to start the bidding here at $2 million. At $2 million. $2,100,000, $2,100,000, $2,200,000, $2,300,000 now. At $2,300,000. At $2,300,000. Any more at $2,300,000. At $2,300,000. At $2,300,000. At $2,300,000. $2,400,000. Thank you. With Peter Cloman at $2,400,000. It's your bid, sir, at $2,400,000. And selling at $2,400,000. At $2,400,000. Thank you, Peter Cloman, at $2,400,000. I'm going to sell it here. It's against you, Courtney, at $2,400,000. Would you want to come in, Courtney, at $2,400,000? At $2,450,000. I'll take it from you. Special compensation at $2,450,000. At $2,450,000. $2,500,000 is bid against you. Will you give me 50? At $2,500,000. $2,550,000. Thank you so much. At $2,550,000. At $2,600,000. Thank you, Peter. It's against you now, Courtney, at $2,600,000. Give me 50. $2,650,000. Thank you. $2,650,000. Galloping to the next bidder. $2,700,000. Thank you. At least someone's laughing. Thank you, David. At $2,700,000. $2,750,000. $2,750,000. Don't be a naysayer, Peter. At $2,750,000. $2,800,000. Thank you very much indeed. At $2,800,000. Give me $850,000. $2,800,000. Give me 50. $2,850,000. Thank you very much indeed. Greg, you want to bid at $2,850,000? At $2,850,000. $2,900,000. Thank you so much. Is that a bid, Courtney? No. At $2,900,000. $2,950,000. It's back with Courtney Kramers at $2,950,000. Try three, sir. At $2,900,000. $3 million. Thank you. At $3 million. Courtney. $3,050,000. At $3,050,000 against you, Peter. $3,100,000. Say one more. At 3-1. 3,150,000. Thank you so much. 3,150, 3,000,002 is bid against you now. 3-2. 3,250,000. 3,250,000. We'll try 3. 3-3. Yes, 3,350,000. 3,350,000. 3,004,000. 3-4. 3,450,000. Thank you so much. 3-5. 3,550,000. We'll try 6. At $3,550,000. It's Courtney Kramer's bidder here. 3,600,000. At 3,600,000. 3,650,000. 3,700,000. 3,700,000. 3,700,000. Courtney, what would you like to do? 3,700,000. 3,750,000. Thank you so much. 3,750,000. 3,008,000. Thank you, Peter. 3,008,000. 3,800,000. 3,850,000. 3,009,000. Try 50. At $3,900,000 is with Peter Cloman. I'm going to sell it at $3,900,000. Anybody else? 3,950,000. 3,950,000. $4 million. Thank you. 4 million. At $4 million. Against you here, Courtney, at $4 million here. It's on the further telephone at $4 million. Now, are you out? Please thank your bidder at $4 million. Thank you so much. And I'm going to sell it here. It's Peter Cloman's bidder at $4 million. Anybody else coming in? David? Last hurrah of $4 million. I'm going to sell it here. Fair warning. And selling. Thank you, Peter. At $4 million. Coming in, Courtney? Yes, no? At $4 million, I'm going to sell it now at $4 million. $4,050,000. Thank you. In time. $4,001,000. At 4-1. No. Thank you anyway. At $4,100,000 and selling at $4,100,000. Thanks, Peter. 71. Thank you. Okay, and we go on to lot number 43 is being withdrawn, and lot number 44. 44 is also being withdrawn, and we move on now to lot number 45, and then we're going to reoffer straight after this lot number 32, and we'll start with the Twombly here. Thank you so much. Showing on the easel here, 1967 picture. And I'm going to start the bidding here at 1,500,000, 1,500,000, 1,600,000, 1,600,000, 1,700,000 now, 1,700,000, 1,800,000 now for the Twombly at $1,800,000. It's here on my right at 1,800,000, 1,900,000, at $1,900,000. Any more? 1,900,000 for the Twombly. Fair warning now, last chance at $1,900,000. Pass at 1,900,000. So we go back, of course, ladies and gentlemen, to lot number 32, the Cy Twombly, the Untitled Snafu. If we could turn the turnstile, thank you very much indeed. Are we showing the right lot on the screens? We are indeed. There it is, the Cy Twombly, the Untitled Snafu, of course, showing on the screens for you. And I'm going to start the bidding here at 850,000, 900,000, 950,000, $1 million now, $1 million, at $1 million, at $1 million now. At $1 million, 1,100,000. Thank you, Ottilie. 1,100,000. At 1,100,000. At 1,001,000. We're bidding here. 1,001,000. At $1,100,000. Ladies bid. Sure. 1,100,000. It's against you here. Going to sell it then at 1,100,000. Fair warning. Last chance at $1,100,000. Otley, thank you so much. It's yours then, at 1,000,001. Paddle number 20, sorry, can you repeat the paddle? I'm so sorry. 112, thank you very much. At 1,000,001. And of course, we go back now to the final lot of this evening's sale, which is the Adam Pendleton painting, Black Dada K, of course, an exceptional variant from his seminal Black Dada series. Here it is, showing here. Thank you so much, and thank you to all of our art handlers this evening, ably led by Jose. Thank you to Jose, to you and your team. Greatly appreciated for everything you do. Thank you. Executed in 2022, and I'm going to start the bidding here at $80,000, 80,000, 90,000, 100,000, 120,000, 150,000. Thank you very much indeed. At 150, 180 is my bid. 200,000, 250,000 is my bid. 280,000 clears my bid at 280,000. So your bidder at 280,000. Want to come in, David? 300,000, several places at 300,000. Gregoire's bid at 300,000. Give me 350. Thank you, David. 350,000. At 350,000. Give me 400,000. 400,000 with Greg. At 400,000. 450,000. Thank you, David. At $450,000 here. 450. Want to give me 500,000 with Gregoire? 500,000, 550. It's back with David Schrader again at $550,000. Give me 600,000 with David Galpin in a new place. 650. Thank you, David, at $650,000. At 650,000, still with David Schrader and against you, David Galpin at 700,000. It's now your turn, David. At 750. Thank you again at 750,000. At $750,000, 800,000. Gregoire's bid. I took it from Greg. Would you say 50? 800 with Gregoire Bio. Say 850, either of you. It's Gregoire Bio's bidder at $800,000. 850, either of you? No, it's at 800,000 with Gregoire. At 800,000, Gregoire, it's your bidder at 850. Thank you, David. At $850,000 now. At 850,000, it's back with David Schrader at 850, and we're going to sell it here for the last time this evening at 850,000. It's with David Schrader at $850,000 against you both, and I'm selling it here at $850,000. David, thank you very much indeed. 850,000, battle number 101. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very, very much indeed. And with that, of course, tonight's sale comes to a close. Thank you for joining us, and I hope we will see you back here tomorrow for the Contemporary Art Day Sale, starting at 10 a.m., featuring, among many other great works, a fantastic suite of 31 subway drawings by Keith Haring. Who could forget that great installation downstairs from the esteemed collection of Larry Walsh. Good night, and thank you very, very much indeed. Good night.
Thank you.